Hello everyone and welcome to my top 10 video game tracks of all time. This list was insanely hard to narrow down and I'm sure I'm forgetting some tracks that should be on this list. But I believe this list can stand on its own. So let's get started. Number 10. If you've ever wanted to feel helpless in a game, Leaving Earth from Mass Effect 3 is that track. The gentle piano represents all of the people on Earth, and the booming brass represents the unstoppable presence. In this case, the Reapers. Number 9. Zora's Domain from The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time is a fantastic ambient track. There were times when I was playing the game that I would just go to Zora's Domain just for the fun of it. It's such a good song by itself that I actually went to Zora's Domain, set the controller down just to keep listening to the track. Number 8. When you hear this track, you know you're in for a battle. I can't tell you how many times I died trying to fight Starwolf, but after each death, this track would start over and it'll get you pumped to do it all over again. Number 7. One of the reasons why I love playing as the Terran in StarCraft was because of this track. This is another one of those tracks that just gets you pumped for a big battle. Of all of the tracks in this game, this is by far the best. Number 6. I don't even want to say anything over this track. Dire Dire Docks from Super Mario 64. Number 5. In a game as massive as Skyrim, you're bound to run into a lot of tracks. However, the best one is Streets of Whiterun. Every time I hear this song, I get chills. It is by far one of my favorite tracks just to lose myself into thought with. Number 4. You didn't think I was going to get through this list without putting at least one game from the Genesis/Super Nintendo era, did you? It was difficult to narrow down the best track from this game since there are so many, but the main Chrono Trigger theme takes the cake. Every time I hear this track being played, both in my iTunes and in-game, I can't help but whistle along with it. It's time for an adventure. Number 3. Not to be outdone, Chrono Trigger's sequel, Chrono Cross, came up with an amazing theme itself. Starting off with an acoustic guitar and flute really lets you feel relaxed. Then it picks up into a track that gets you really pumped. I saw this song performed live with Video Games Live, and I still get chills on cue when the tempo ramps up. number 2. NES, NES, NES! An NES title made it to number 2! No one can deny the amazing music that Mega Man has given us throughout the years, but none as iconic as the Mega Man 2 intro. I can't help but bob my head and tap my feet every time I hear it. Now, where's my Mega Man 2? And number 1. You've already heard this song in my first review. Have you guessed it? That's right. It's the song 117 from Halo 4. Halo 4 came out in November, I got it in early December, and I have already listened to it 53 times. At least according to Google Music. And I have definitely listened to it more than that outside of there. There was a part towards the end of the game where the song plays over your mission, and I died so many times during that mission, but every time this song would restart, and I couldn't be pissed anymore. Alright guys, thank you for watching the top 10 list. Check back more from Blurry Game Reviews.